Question number 1. So we have x plus 1 greater or equal 3 and 5x minus 5 greater or equal 10. Okay, this is compound inequality, so we need to solve it. So let's find out. So we have two inequalities. So let's solve first one, x greater or equal 3 minus 1 and 5x greater or equal 10 plus 5. So x greater or equal 2 and 5x greater or equal 15, and accordingly x greater equal 3. Now, if we use this graphing notation, so if this is 2, oops, if this is 2, this is 3, so greater equal 2, it comes this way, right? And greater equal 3, since its equal sign is there, comes this way. So because we have and, so we need to find the area that satisfies both of them. So starting from 3, right? And greater than 3 will satisfy both conditions. So the answer is going to be from 3 to infinity, yes? 3 is included because we have here equal sign. And infinity, we never put square brackets on infinity. Okay? Next one. Question number 2, 4x plus 3 less equal negative 9 and 2x less equal 0. Okay, so from here 4x less equal negative 9 minus 3, and if 2x less equals 0, then x is going to be also less equal 0, right? And here 4x less equal negative 12 and x less equal negative 3 and x less equal 0. Okay, let's see what we have. If this is our 0, this is our negative 3. So what do we have? Less equal 0 because it's equal sign. We put square bracket. Less equal 0. Yes? Now, less equal negative 3 equal, we still put, negative 3 because equal sign, so we put square bracket, and it's going to be negative 3, less equal negative 3. So which area overlapping that satisfy and this condition and that condition? X less equal negative 3, right? Therefore, since numbers are growing from left to right, meaning from negative infinity, it's going to grow till negative 3, right? So we put the answer in the format negative infinity and negative 3, like that. Okay? All right. Next question, number 3. Negative 2x less than negative 6 and x minus 3 less than 8. Okay, what do we get? What is interesting here, since we have to divide by negative 2, right? So when you divide by negative number, it's going to affect the sign of inequality. So it was less, negative sign going to flip, it will become greater than. So, and the answer is going to be x is greater than positive 3. And we will get x is less than 8 plus 3. So we get x greater than 3 and x is less than 11. Let's draw the graph. Greater than 3, because it's not equal, we put parentheses. So greater than 3, it goes to infinity. And now let's use 11, less than 11. So if this is 11, less than 11 comes this way. Okay, and this is greater than 3, it comes this way. So which area overlapping between 3 and 11, right? So we put the answer solution, it's going to be between 3 and 11, and both numbers we use in the format of parentheses because none of them has equal sign. Okay, question number 3. Let's move to question number 4. Okay. 3 less equal 2 over 9x plus 9 and less equal 12. Okay, so when we are solving something like this, what do we do? This the positive 9, then I'm going to flip on one side, I'm flipping on both sides. So it has to go both ways, and here and here, because we have two inequalities, right? Okay, so it's going to be 3 minus 9 less equal 2 over 9x and less equal 12 minus 9. Okay, 2 over 9x less equal 3 minus 9, it's going to be negative 6. Less equal 12 minus 9, it's going to be 3. Next we have to divide by 2 over 9, yes? Dividing by 2 over 9, which means this one also we divide by 2 over 9, and this one also we divide by 2 over 9. So let's see. 2 over 9 is gone with this 2 over 9. Now let's do drafting. 6 divided by 2 over 9. That means 6 times 9 over 2. You flip it. This is 1, this is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. So it's going to be negative 27. Less equal x, less equal. Now let's divide 3 by 2 over 9. 3 divided by 2 over 9 is equal 3 times 9 over 2. And we are getting 27 over 2. Okay, and this is gonna be our answer. So if we put in the interval notation, since we have equal sign, the answer is gonna be square bracket, negative 27, comma, square bracket, 27 over 2. And that is gonna be our solution. Okay, question number 5. So we have negative 5 less equal negative 3x plus 1 over 4 and less equal 9. Okay, so we need to bring two common denominators. Since denominator is 4, so what do? This is 5 divided by 4 times 4, right? Less equal negative 3x plus 1 over 4 less equal. So 9 we divide by 4 and multiply by 4. What do we get? 4, 4, 4. We drop it. And we are getting negative 20 less equal negative 3x plus 1 less equal 36. So from here, this 1 I am moving on both sides, negative 20, because we have two inequalities, right? Therefore, if we want to solve inequalities, we are solving both inequalities, which means whatever term I want to get rid of it, I have to move to both sides. Negative 20 minus 1 less equal negative 3x less equal 36 minus 1. What we get from here? Negative 21 less equal negative 3x and less equal 35. Okay, now let's divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Because we are dividing by negative sign, we are going to flip both signs here. Become greater equal. Become greater equal. So, and we get positive 7 greater equal x greater equal negative 35 over 3. All right, so we are getting interval negative 35 over 3 because it's the smallest number, and we put in square brackets because equal sign is involved. And second one is 7. Interval notation from negative 35 over 3 up to 7. Okay, this is how we get. So we get 7 greater than x and x greater than negative 35 over 3. Otherwise, I can write down other way. It's going to be x greater or equal negative 35 over 3 less equal 7. That's all. Okay. Moving to next question. This the solution of this compound, this type of compound inequality, it's and inequality. Inequality with and. Okay. Number 6. We have 1 over 6 less than x minus 11 over 12 less than 2. So negative 11 over 12 moving on this side, 1 over 6 plus 11 over 12 less than x less than 2 plus 11 over 12. And we get x is greater 1 over 6 plus 11 over 12. So let's see, common denominator is 12, which means here we are multiplying by 2 here, by 2 here. And we are going to get common denominator is 12 and 2 plus 11, 13. Okay, and then less 2 and 11 over 12. 2 plus 11 over 12, it's going to be 2 and 11 over 12. To make it as an improper fraction will be 2 times 12. It's going to be 24. 24 plus 11 is going to be 35. So 35 over 12. Since both of them don't have missing equal sign, then result is going to be 13 notation, 13 over 12. From 13 over 12 all the way to 35 all over 12. Okay, that was question number 6. Moving to question number 7. X plus 4 greater or equal 4 and x plus 8 less equal 7. Okay, what do we get from here? X greater or equal 4 minus 4 and x less equal negative 8 plus 7. So we get x greater or equal 0 and x less equal negative 1. All right, so what do we get? X is greater 0, greater equals 0, this is my 0, this is negative 1. Greater equals 0 and less equal negative 1. It's negative 1, less equal negative 1. So we don't, since it's and, there is nothing in common, so we have no solution here. Question number 8. We have 8 minus 7x over 3 greater than 0 and less than 8. It's going to be bringing common denominator. Here is 3. Here also times 3. Here also divide by 3 and then times 3. 3, 3, 3. We drop it. and we are getting 3 times 0, it's going to be 0, less than 8 minus 7x, less than 24. So negative 7x will stay here, 0 plus minus 8, and less than 24 minus 8. And we get negative 7x greater than negative 8, and less than 24 minus 8 is 16, less than 16. So we are dividing by negative 7, get rid of negative 7, which means it's going to flip the symbol also. And we are getting positive 8 over 7 greater than x and greater than negative 16 over 7. So, which means I can write down the answer is going to be parentheses, which is meaning no equal sign is present, 8 or negative 16 over 3, because first number can come first, and positive 8 over 7. Okay, question number 9. We have negative 10 less than 5 times x minus 2 and less equal 1. Okay, so to solve it, we are going to first distribute 5 times x and negative 2. It's going to be 5x minus 10 greater than negative 10 and less equal 1. Next, I need to solve for x, so I need to get rid of negative 10, yes? So to get rid of negative 10, I'm moving here and moving this way also, because we have two inequalities here combined in one. So this is going to be negative 10. Once I move, it's going to become plus 10, yes? Less than 5x and less equal 1 plus 10. Okay, so what do we get here? 5x greater than 0, less equal 11. And dividing by 5 to get x. And we are getting x is greater than 0, less equal 11 over 5. Okay, so this is the solution. If we want to write down in the form of interval, so here x is only greater than 0, the equal sign is missing. So I put first in parentheses 0, and let's say equal 11 over 5. 11 over 5, we put square brackets because equal sign in there. And just to remind you, we always put small number first and second number, bigger number second. Question number 10. What do we have? Negative x plus 8 greater than 9 and 1 plus 2x less equal 7. Actually negative 7. Okay, let's solve this one. So it's practically this inequality, it's the same type as the previous one we solved. It just, the other one was combined. Here we just put and, that's all. Otherwise there is no other difference. So what do we have here? Negative x greater than 9 minus 8, right? Negative x greater than 1. And since we are dividing by negative 1, we are getting positive, dividing by negative 1, we flip the sign also, and we are getting x is less than negative 1. Now, next one, it's going to be 2x less equal negative 7 minus 1. 2x less equal negative 8. And when we divide by 2, we are getting x is less equal negative 4. Yes? All right. So let's find out. Less than negative 1 and less equal negative 4. What is going to be the answer? Okay, where is my negative 1? Let's say this is negative 1. Okay, let's do this negative 4. And this is going to be negative 1. Remember, when the number is negative, the negative 4, it's going to be less than negative 1, correct? Why? Because negative 1 is closer to 0. Numbers are growing from left to right. Yes? Okay, so we have negative 4 less equal negative 4, square brackets, and then less equal comes this way. And now we have also less than negative 1. We put parentheses because equal sign is missing. Less than, so come this way. Where they overlap, because we have and, we have to have satisfy both. So this piece is going to satisfy both, right? This piece, they are overlapping. So less than negative 4. Because numbers are coming from negative infinity, so first going to be negative infinities, and bigger number is going to be 4. Infinity we always put in parentheses because there is no limit to infinity. But 4 we are going to put in square brackets because less equal. And this is going to be our answer. Question number 11. So what do we have here? 2 minus x greater than 6 and 3x plus 2 greater equal 11. Okay. All right, let's solve it. Actually, let me move a little bit this way so it won't be in the corner. Okay. So we have negative x greater than 6 minus 2, negative x greater than 4, and we divide by negative 1, right? And we flip the sign also. And we have x is less than negative 4. Now next one, 3x greater equal 11 minus 2, 3x greater equal 9. We divide by 3, and we are getting x is greater equal 3. All right, so we have x less than negative 4 and x greater equal 3. Let's see. Less than negative 4, this is negative 4. Less than, it's gonna go this way, right? And we have x that is going greater equal, this is positive 3. And it's gonna go greater equal, right? So greater equal positive 3. And they don't have any common area, right, for both of them. which means there we have no solution in this case. All right? Number 12. So we have 2 minus 5x over 15 greater than 1 over 15 and less than 3 over 15 over 5, I'm sorry. So 15, 15, and 5, common denominator, which means we need to bring, when every time you have fraction, it doesn't matter it's equation or inequality. As long as you have fraction, you're going to get rid of fraction. So bringing to common, to get rid of fraction, we need to bring to common denominator. We have 15, 15, and 5. Okay, let's write down. So common denominator is going to be 15, which means first fraction we don't need to adjust, second we don't need to adjust, it's 15, but third one we need to multiply by 3 to get 15, and whatever change we do to denominator, we have to do same change to numerator. So we have 15, 15, 15, we drop it, which means we have 2 minus 5x greater than 1, less than 9. Okay, so we need to move this, so we have negative 5x greater than 1 minus 2 and less than 9 minus 2. So we move these 2 on both sides and we flip the sign, obviously. Okay. So negative 5x greater than negative 1, less than 7. Okay, what is interesting? We are dividing by negative 5. Which means, since we divide by negative number, I'm going to flip here, I'm going to flip here. Okay? And we are getting x is less than positive 1/5 and greater than negative 7 over 5. And solution for this is going to be, first come the small number, right? Since equal sign is missing, it's going to be parentheses for both cases. Small number is negative 7 over 5. Bigger number is going to be 1 over 5. Yes? Okay. And if I want to do by graphing notation, let's say this is negative 7 over 5, right? X is greater, which means it's going to be greater, come this way. And x is less than 1/5. So if this is my 1/5, it's going to be less than. So this piece is going to be solution, and that's exactly what we have here. Okay? Question number 13. It's going to be negative 2x less equal negative 8, or 6x minus 14 greater or equal 22. So up to now, we were solving all inequalities. It was about and. That's why we had to pick the solution that would satisfy both inequalities, yes? But here now we are going from number 13, we are solving inequalities with or. What's the difference between and or? And has to be, the answer has to belong to both of them. That's why we were looking to the area where they overlap each other. Or they don't have to, it doesn't have to satisfy both of them. It's more loosening up, which means either one, either this solution or that solution. Okay? And if both of them are there, then it's even better. Those are very important inequalities, important topic, because it's fundamental for electronical elements like diode, transistor. That's what they are using. So electricity is going through diode based on and then there is another element that using OR. Okay, so the fundamental part of it is math. That's what we are learning here. All right, negative 2x less equal negative 8, dividing by negative 2 and flipping. Then we are getting x greater equal positive 4. Next, 6x minus 14 greater equal 22. So from here, 6x greater equal 22 plus 14, we are getting 6x greater equal 36. So dividing by 6 and 6, and we get x is greater equal 6. So either x greater than 4 or x greater than 6. Look what is interesting. I am glad that we are facing this problem. So this is 4, this is 6. So greater equal 4, right? And this one is greater equal 6. Again, square bracket 6. Now, if we would have and, the solution would be square bracket from 6 to positive infinity, yes? But we have or, so we have to include everything, not only 6, but 4. 4 is starting from here, either this or that, whichever starts earlier. So 4. For the or, the solution is going to be 4 all the way to infinity. Okay? This is a difference. And since our answer is or, we need to find or, this is going to be our answer. 4 to infinity. And I brought up so you can see the difference. For and, there has to be overlapping, so we would have and. For or, it doesn't matter, overlap or not. Whichever starts earlier, we include both results from one side and from another side. So including 4 all the way to infinity, that will encapsulate 6 also to infinity, yes? Okay. Number 14. So 5 times x minus 3 less than 20 or x plus 1 greater than 5. Okay. Let me close this. So we need to distribute this 5, obviously. 5x minus 15 less than 20. 5x less than 20 plus 15. 5x less than 35. And we divide by 5. Okay. And we are getting x is less than 7. Next one, x plus 1 greater than 5. x is greater than 5 minus 1, x is greater than 4. So it's going to be x is either x less than 7 or x is greater than 4. Let's see what is going to be the solution here. This is 7, less than 7. And it's all the way to infinity, right? And this is 4. It's going to go greater than 4 all the way to infinity. So if I would have and, the solution would be between 4 and 7, yes? But I have or. So I put together both answers, which means it's going to be the entire set of numbers. So it's going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity. Because greater than 4 all the way to positive infinity, less than 7 all the way to negative infinity. And here is answer. Do you feel the difference? If you have by chance any questions on this, about this, please put in the comment. Negative. Okay, question number 15. What do we have? X less than 2/3. Or x greater than negative 1/4. All right. There is nothing to solve. It's just given inequality. We need to find the answer. So let's draw the graph. Graphic notation. 2/3. So it's going all the way to infinity, negative infinity. And x is less than, x is greater than negative 1/4. Let's say this is negative 1/4. And this is going to go all the way to positive infinity. So less than 2/3 covers negative infinity, greater than negative 1/4 covers positive infinity. So the answer is going to be negative infinity, positive infinity. Next one, 16. Let's see what we have here. 3x is greater or equal 4. Or negative 5x, 5 over 6x, minus 8, greater than 1. Okay, so 3x greater or equal 4, we divide by 3. And from here, x is greater or equal 4 over 3. Next one, negative 5 over 6x greater than 1 plus 8. Okay, so we need to divide by 5 over 6, negative 5 over 6. So which means it's going to flip the sign. Since here we have 9, we also divide by negative 5 over 6. So what do we get? Here we get x and less than. So let's see, 9 divided, so it's going to be negative anyway. So 9 divided by 5 over 6. So it's going to be 9 times 6 over 5. 54 over 5. Okay. So, and this is or. what do we have? Negative 54 over 5, it's somewhere here, let's say. And it's going to be less than, so in its parentheses, less than. This is going to go till negative infinity. And this line is positive infinity. And here we have what? 4/3. And it's going to be square bracket here, right? Because equal sign is there. Greater than. So it's going to go all the way to positive infinity. For and, we wouldn't have any solution, correct? Because there's no overlapping. But for or, we do have solution. This is for us solution. And this is for us solution. Which means, I'm going to write down. So it's coming from negative infinity to negative 54 over 5. We put parentheses because equal sign is missing there. And then union or, this is sign for or. So either answer will be satisfying, or we will have greater equal 4/3, which is going to be square bracket, 4 over 3, comma, infinity, parentheses, infinity always parentheses. And this is going to be our answer. Again, if it would be and, this inequality would have no solution. For or, with both of them, because or grab both answers. You don't care what type of answer is. If it's there, you take it. You put it there. So practically, there is always going to be solution for or. Next one. Number 17. Wow, we are at the end. Last problem. So 4x plus 3 less equal 7, or 8x greater than 33. So 4x less equal 7 minus 3, or 8x greater than 33. So 4x less equal 4. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. Okay. And we are getting here x is less equal 1. Now 8x greater than 33. Dividing by 8. Dividing by 8, and we are getting x is greater than 33 over 8. And here we have or. So, without graphing, we can say, since less than 1, it's going to be from negative infinity to positive 1, right? And then or, so since it's greater, equal sign is missing. It's going to be 33 over 8. Because it's greater, it will gonna go to positive infinity. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.